Wheels. They're so overrated. Sure, all cars have 4 of them, because if you only had 3, then, well, it would... You know, let's let Adam Yamaguchi explain.
We've been driving cars for over 100 years. Advances in design and technology have made them sleeker, faster, and more fuel efficient. But they've always had 4 wheels to be called a car. Even though this looks like a fancy motorcycle, it is in fact a car with 3 wheels. It seats 2 people, gets 84 miles per gallon on the highway, and only costs $6,800. It's called the Elio, and it's the auto innovation of Paul Elio, who dreamed of having his own car company as a kid. I made the trip to Troy, Michigan, outside of Detroit, Motor City, to see how they could possibly build a car today for the same price as a new one in 1979.
So this is the prototype shop in Metro Detroit where the first Elios have been made.
So tell me a little bit about your background. How did you get to where we are today?
Well, I've been an entrepreneur all my life. I mowed 130 lawns a week when I was a kid, called it Elio & Associates, Attorneys at Lawn. I had a pizzeria briefly, but I didn't give up. And then eventually I went back to school for engineering and found my passion.
It took a while for that passion to turn into a paying job. He did work in the auto industry as a taxi cab driver, and he did become an engineer. But a company he started went out of business in 2008. Paul couldn't pay his bills, and nobody would hire him.
I had hundreds of resumes out from high-end jobs that I was qualified for down to baristas at the local coffee shop. I could not get an interview.
Those impediments inspired him to take a risk, and with some financial help from a college friend, Paul started Elio Motors to build a compact, fuel-efficient car, perfect for commuters and students, at a price you can afford and still keep that SUV in the driveway.
And here it is, the Elio.
Wow. Now, this looks like it's just been delivered from the future.
In configuration it is, but it's all current technology. So the inspiration is at highway speeds, most of your fuel goes to movement air. So by sending 2 people front to back instead of side by side, we double the mileage. So this vehicle gets 84 miles per gallon.
Wow. How safe is it going to be to drive this vehicle?
It's all automotive technology throughout. The airbags are the same as in a whole bunch of other vehicles. So it's got a front airbag and 2 side airbags. If you notice, it has a very long nose, and that's for crush zone. We have a very good crush zone to slow the accident down.
Paul highlighted some of the innovations that he hopes will make the Elio an affordable, fuel-efficient car. From a hood design that uses $3 latches versus a standard latch that costs $33, to a straight-edge rear fin that's more aerodynamic than a curved one, to even trimming 1.5 inches off the tire width to give you 2 more miles to the gallon.
Are you going to be comfortable back there?
Absolutely.
Paul easily climbed into the back, while I took the pilot's seat.
You feel that the car is just sort of wrapped around you. Now, how fast will I be able to drive one of these?
The 0 to 60 is 9.6 seconds, and the top speed is 107 miles an hour.
107 miles an hour?
Yes, so you can get a healthy ticket in this thing.
Even though cars won't roll off the production line until next year, you can pre-order one now online. And there's one thing for sure, it's the perfect car for doing donuts.